So, regardless of whether you've come to the conference on your own or with your colleagues, you're definitely going to want to make it a point to meet and build connections with the academics that you meet at the conference. So I've found it can be really helpful to just have some extra copies of my CV or resume when I go to a conference. You never know when you might run into a potential employer or a research partner, somebody who might ask for it and want to know more about what you've done in the past. So along with a resume, you're going to want to bring plenty of copies of business cards to the conference. So these cards will include your name and your contact information, but you could also provide links to your website or your resume or some kind of online portfolio if you have examples of work that you've done online. It may not be your department's policy to purchase business cards for you. So if that's the case, you might want to look into a low-cost online option, something like Vistaprint or Moo. We've linked both of those below, and you can look into those for getting business cards. But you want to keep them readily accessible, and just give a card to anyone that you meet or have a conversation with. So some people feel uncomfortable doing this at first, but it's important to remember that it's not seen as pushy or rude, but it's part of our established academic practice. So be prepared to receive one in return too. And I found it's really helpful when I start getting business cards at conferences to jot down a note on the back of the card about where we met and what we talked about. So that when I return home after the conference, I can send a follow-up email to the people that I met and just tell them that I enjoyed meeting them and reference something that we talked about at the conference. So these types of informal connections can be really powerful, low-risk ways to start building your professional contacts. And these professional contacts might be your future research partners, they might be peer reviewers for your publications, they might be dissertation committee members. So this can be a powerful way to start building that research network.